My job title is tattoo artist, or some people say tattooer. And I'd say that entails taking designs and stabbing them into people's skin. Definitely as a kid, I thought it was interesting. I always liked the idea. Never really truly considered it as a career until I finished art school and was looking to support myself doing art. And I think only a few years after that, when I first actually considered it, did I actually start taking the first steps into becoming an apprentice. I think I just always wanted to do art for a career. I think really what got me into it was just talking to it amongst friends and just realizing that it would seem like a really fun thing to do. There's a Pikachu tattoo that I've done recently that's kind of a collaboration between Pikachu and Pochita from Chainsaw Man. And there's also this Star Wars piece I did, which is kind of a trash polka inspired style with one of the Mandalorians on him. And that was a lot of fun too, because that was kind of outside of my normal style. I'd say my style is, I still don't really have the right words for it, but the first thing that comes to my head is anime, nerdy, comic book, colorful. I like to do lots of line work. I like to do lots of color, shading, strong shadows. The best way, the easiest way I could say it is comic book video game tattoos. I think my childhood had a lot to deal with what I like now and what really brings my inspiration to create art. I grew up with a lot of cartoons and comic books and video games, obviously. Just wanting to see my favorite characters and characters' weapons and stuff like that on skin, super vibrant. And just sharing that with the clients too just makes it really fun. Sometimes it just feels like you're hanging out with people. I mean, yeah, you're getting paid for it at the end, but it's still nice to see someone happy with a drawing that you really like to do as a tattoo for them, and they get to leave with this awesome tattoo and they're just as happy about it as you are. One of the worst struggles is someone who's trying to still grow their clientele, grow their business. The winter can be pretty rough. There's usually long stretches of times in the winter that you're kind of just at the whim of whoever walks through the door. And being, in the negatives and temperature, you don't get much of that. I think another struggle is also for people starting out who don't really know the industry very well. You're kind of at the whim of whoever's willing to take you in, whoever's willing to teach you. And a lot of people end up working for places that take advantage of them. So they're struggling, going through, slaving over some people who might not even care. That's definitely something that I went through too in the beginning, busting my butt for people who didn't care, who didn't want to really help me out that much. And then luckily you do meet people like that over time, kind of makes up for it. One of the best parts about being a tattoo artist is, for the most part, it's nothing like working any other job that I've ever had. I don't have to worry about running around, getting all these tasks done, having to deal with my boss and all these things. I'm kind of working for myself. A lot of times artists will charge based off of experience. Asking someone their hourly rate is a good thing. I charge $200 an hour if I decide hourly is what I want to go with. If I can get a good estimation of how long, I'll usually charge by the piece. If I think it'll be longer and I don't know, I'll do hourly. If I can tell price is a little bit of a problem, I'll ask people what their budget is and kind of work off of that. Because it's not just about drawing. There's so much more.